While living in polygamy, Meri Brown had incredibly strained relationships with her sister wives. She seemed to get along best with Robyn, but even that friendship buckled during Meri's final days in Flagstaff. The TLC star felt incredibly isolated in Arizona and struggled to connect to anyone else in the family. After breaking up with Kody, leaving for Utah seemed like an easy decision. Since returning to Utah, Meri has established a great group of friends and thoroughly enjoys life now. But does she keep in touch with anyone from her past? Meri Brown dishes on her relationships with Christine Woolley. As Sister Wives fans excitedly watch Meri Brown discover herself on screen, she's also giving more interviews about her personal life. While speaking to Entertainment Tonight, she revealed she lost the journal Robyn gave her. Us Weekly recently caught up with Meri to discuss her relationship with Christine Brown Woolley. Where do they stand today? I wish her all the best. We have had a lot of life together. We've had a lot of fun in our past, but our paths just don't align right now. Meri shared in the interview, revealing they don't have much of a relationship any longer. They may crisscross here and there throughout our lives, but we're not living parallel lives anymore. Fans weren't surprised to learn Christine and David Woolley didn't invite Kody or Robyn Brown to their wedding. But some felt taken aback. They also didn't include Meri, especially since they invited her child, Leon. However, Meri admitted she completely understood. It was totally fine. I think that weddings you need to just have the people around you that you are most comfortable with, and I wasn't that for her, and I'm totally fine with that, the TLC star continued. I think that both of us have probably really just embraced the fact that this is where we are in our lives, and we wish each other the best. I know that she does the same for me. Where does the TLC star stand with other former sister wives? While speaking to Us Weekly, Meri reiterated that she hoped Christine was living her best life and bore no ill will toward her. But what about Janelle and Robyn? Meri and Janelle Brown had an incredibly strained relationship throughout their years as sister wives. Now that they've both left Kody, it seems the situation has improved. Meri shared that she and Janelle speak on occasion and are kind to one another, something she is happy with. But the same can't necessarily be said about Meri and Robyn. We don't talk very often, she said about Kody's only remaining wife. I'm in a place of moving forward in my life and doing things that progress my life, and that's just kind of part of my past. Do you think that Meri Brown will ever establish a friendship with any of her former sister wives? Or are things better this way? Share what you think in the comments. Catch new episodes of Sister Wives each Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on TLC. Until then, keep following TV shows Ace online for more news and updates on the Brown family. We've got so much to dive into today, so let's not waste any time. Let's jump straight into it. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Elena here, and welcome back to my channel Reality Nexus X. While Sister Wives star Kody Brown has had a rough few years, it has been difficult for him to take accountability in his relationships. Seemingly, he still holds to some of the beliefs that he had in the early seasons of the show, but he recently made the ultimate dig at his own failures. Kody Brown frequently denies his part in the divorces. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown is sticking to his guns that he never had a favorite wife while he was practicing polygamy. After Meri Brown's friends mentioned the marriage went downhill after Robyn joined the family, Kody is quick to deny it. In a confessional, he holds to, "My attitude never changed when Robyn and I got married." Then he insists, "So anybody who tries to say that I favored Robyn with time or anything like that is just going off of a recency bias." However, as the episode continued, he came clean about his feelings by saying the ultimate dig about his failures. Robyn could get her dream vicariously through her daughter. Later in the Sister Wives episode, Robyn Brown sits down to talk to Brianna and Aurora about getting back into a church community. Brianna is very interested in finding guys who have similar beliefs so she can date. When Robyn mentions there isn't a branch of the AUV in Flagstaff, AZ, or any church she knows that promotes polygamy, Aurora speaks up. She carefully lets her mom know she isn't called to live a polygamous life. Although Brianna struggled to tell her mom, she essentially said she wasn't interested right now. It left the door open for Robyn to get warm fuzzies about Brianna possibly following the calling to have a plural marriage like she initially dreamed. Her takeaway from Brianna was that there's a chance. Robyn says if Brianna got a testimony, she would be okay with that. She also understands it might not happen for her. Seemingly, Robyn blames the individuals in their union, not the concept of polygamy. She causally makes it seem like whatever will be fine. But Kody Brown has another view about his daughters living plural lives. However, Kody Brown on the flip side doesn't see any promise of polygamy to carry on. He says, "I don't think any of my kids are going to live in a plural marriage." Undoubtedly, he is shaken after 3 wives left in less than 3 years. Admittedly, Kody knows he failed at living with 4 wives. He says, "I don't think the experience they've had with our family would make them want to do that." Furthermore, he takes a dig at the whole reason sister wives got its start. He adds, "So I really wouldn't care to have my daughters in plural marriage." In the first season, the family was ready to show proof to the world that plural marriage was a fantastic union. They declare that love should be multiplied, not divided. By season 19, Kody isn't sure about his faith anymore. Unmistakably, completely jaded, he isn't confident his daughters, Aurora and Brianna, would be happy sharing a man with another woman. But he thinks the only way it would carry on is if one of his daughters wants to marry a married man. Meri Brown has been a controversial figure on Sister Wives for quite some time. Many fans truly appreciate her personal growth and journey toward independence this season. However, that doesn't absolve her of any previous transgressions. In fact, many Sister Wives fans have expressed concern that Meri Brown doesn't often take accountability for her own missteps. Like Kody, she often points fingers at others and places blame anywhere but herself. Does Meri Brown avoid accountability? Owning up to a situation and admitting fault takes a lot of strength and resilience. As fans have seen over the past 19 seasons, those aren't traits that come easily to Meri Brown. Most fans believe she totally avoids responsibility whenever possible. Loyalty, love, or the unwillingness to admit mistakes. A Sister Wives fan posted on Reddit. In a very recent confessional, Meri reflects on her behavior in the early years of trying to live polygamy and says, "I'm sorry I wasn't perfect." Instead of saying she was sorry for some of the things she did and said that she was sorry for the mistakes she made. And in all these years since the catfishing, she has never taken any responsibility for developing a relationship that amounted to an emotional affair that led to her being vulnerable to the threats of the catfisher. The OP went on to describe how uncomfortable the catfishing situation made Leon, but Meri didn't seem to care. She seemed focused on her own pain instead of accepting any responsibility for playing a role in the incident. I really believe she has difficulty admitting any mistakes. She hung in there with Kody day after day, year after year, until it stretched into almost 10 years of being a wife in name, only because she was waiting for things to change between them. The OP continued, adding more examples in their post. Other Redditors generally agreed with the OP's points. They acknowledged that everyone makes mistakes, but it's an individual's responsibility to apologize and make amends. Comments included, "Meri is a loyal fool. She made so much progress, but even her friends admit she would go running back to Kody if he showed a spittle of interest." The entire family avoids taking responsibility for their actions. Meri doesn't want to admit that she was wrong and made a mistake. Lots of them. And the longer time went on, the more difficult it became because she had so much invested. Do you think Meri Brown struggles to accept accountability for her mistakes? Robyn Brown has never been wildly popular with Sister Wives viewers, but now many fans believe that Meri Brown is also starting to grow tired of her former sister wife. Robyn always maintained that she and Meri were close friends, but that might not be entirely true. During Meri's grand exit from Flagstaff, Robyn found a way to make the situation about herself. She burst into dramatic sobs while saying goodbye, which fans found incredibly off-putting. But how did Meri feel about Robyn's tears? Meri Brown shares her thoughts as she watches herself on season 19. During this season of Sister Wives, viewers are watching Meri Brown learning to stand independently. She no longer needs Kody or her sister wives. On screen, Meri seems excited about her new start. But of course, Robyn wasn't about to let her go without a fight. Fans think she pulled out the waterworks in a manipulative attempt to get Meri to change her mind. Kody also seemed to use this tactic once they arrived in Utah. Regardless, Meri wasn't about to let either of them rain on her parade. Now, she's opening up about her experiences as she watches herself relive her final days in Flagstaff. In a new Entertainment Tonight interview, they asked Meri Brown how she felt about Robyn's dramatic goodbye. The interviewer acknowledged that Robyn was inconsolable over the move, to the point where even Kody thought she was behaving oddly. "It didn't surprise me that she was struggling with that," Meri bluntly said. "I was just in a place of, this is a lot of pain for her, but I'm not in pain. I'm not in pain, and I'm not gonna let her draw pain out of me because she needs that from me because I wasn't feeling it, and I wasn't gonna give it to her." The infamous journal is MIA amid the move to Utah. The interviewer went on to ask about the journal Robyn gave Meri during their final goodbye. Fans deemed it to be a tacky gift, but Robyn clearly found it to be meaningful. However, Meri clearly didn't find the gift to be as sentimental. The TLC star shrugged and admitted she wasn't sure where it was. "I still have a lot of boxes. I literally don't know where it is," she confessed. While living in Flagstaff, Meri Brown admitted she lacked a sense of belonging and community. She was surrounded by sister wives and their children, and yet she still felt lonely. After the breakup with Kody, Meri decided it was time to move back to Utah to join her friends Jen and Blair. These two have never lived polygamy and mark the start of a new life for the TLC star. In Sunday night's new episode, Meri reconnected with friends who also had experience with polygamy, and fans found their presence incredibly refreshing. Meri Brown surrounds herself with good friends and positive role models. Sister Wives fans loved watching Jen defend and protect Meri while Kody was trying to manipulate her through tears. Throughout the past 19 seasons, fans have watched Meri give in to her ex-husband's toxic demands time and time again. But aside from Jen, fans love Meri Brown's friends from last Sunday's episode. Meri's friends, a Sister Wives viewer captioned a Reddit post. "Can I just say how refreshing it was to watch and see Meri's friends tell her exactly what we have all been thinking and saying about Kody and Robyn. They were brutally honest and didn't hold anything back." Other Redditors pointed out that Meri's friends have likely been watching the show. They've seen how Kody Brown behaves on-screen and behind the scenes, and they know he isn't sincere. Sister Wives viewers wrote, "I kinda wonder if they had this same conversation over and over." Meri had probably been hearing the same thing from her friends for 6 to 8 years. It's sad she stuck around, but she really cannot blame anybody but herself. "I think it's easy for her friends to be so honest now that the relationship is over. But while she was with Kody, I get the impression that she'd brushed off her friends' concerns, and so they probably stopped being honest. They probably went on the show because they already know exactly what to say because they've said it a million times." The TLC star seems to have completely moved on. Many Sister Wives viewers worried Meri Brown would run back to Flagstaff when she got lonely. But after a new interview with Entertainment Tonight, she seems pleased with her decision to leave. When asked about Robyn Brown's tears during their goodbye, Meri had a blunt response. "It didn't surprise me that she was struggling with that," the reality star shared. "I was just in a place of, this is a lot of pain for her, but I'm not in pain. I'm not in pain, and I'm not gonna let her draw pain out of me because she needs that from me because I wasn't feeling it, and I wasn't gonna give it to her." Do you like Meri Brown's new group of friends? Sister Wives star Meri Brown introduced two friends in the Sunday, December 15th episode that viewers had never met. They were two women with whom she had known for some time, but had not had screen time. So, what is the truth about these ladies? The truth about Meri Brown's new friends. Up until the latest episode of Sister Wives, Meri Brown had just two friends that viewers had met. There was her male friend, Blaine, who helped fix up her carriage house at the B&B. Then, there was Jen Sullivan, who was her best friend from Las Vegas. She relocated to Utah to run Lizzie's Heritage Inn and has been a constant in Meri's life for years. More so, Jen helped Meri through the demise of the Plural family and her breakup with Kody. Fans have liked Jen a lot, but now, Meri has introduced two new friends. She has known them for some time, but they have never been on the show. Therefore, they are new to viewers and questionable all the same. Some fans felt that they were hired by production and came out of nowhere. At the same time, they were very honest with Meri and did not feel the need to sugarcoat anything. Their names are Andrea, who Meri used to babysit, and Hillary, both of whom grew up in polygamy. They have strong opinions about Robyn and Kody, but feel that they are perfect for each other. However, as aforementioned, Sister Wives fans did not feel that they were genuinely friends with Meri Brown. A Reddit thread was started with the OP writing this. "Does anybody else think Meri's friends are paid actors? It's just a little sus to me. They seem like therapists that TLC is paying to fake show a friendship so she will have some why to talk about what's going with her in the show." Followers had to disagree with the OP on this one, as they did believe they were Meri's genuine friends. Authentic and real. Despite how Andrea and Hillary may have come off, Sister Wives fans believed they were truly Meri Brown's friends and had spent a lot of time with her. One even had more of a backstory on them, despite initially thinking they were paid actors. "I thought so too, but then Ace from that Sister Wives podcast pointed out Andrea is the friend she spent Christmas with, and Haley is actually one of Mitch's cousins. Those families related to the AUB are very tight-knit." Others joked that if Robyn Brown showed up with friends, that would be suspect, but with Meri, it is far more believable. No, they seemed real and honest, and the only ones willing to tell Meri the truth that we are all thinking. "I never thought they might be paid actors, but I definitely think they are a strategic choice to feature on the show, so that they can say the negative or obvious things about Robyn and Kody that Meri doesn't want to be on the hook for or perceived as saying." Parting gifts are quite common when a friend moves away. But Sister Wives viewers felt baffled when Robyn presented Meri with a garish journal as they said goodbye. Fans agreed that it didn't seem like something Meri would want or use, and at that point in the series, the women were hardly friends. However, they remained curious about the journal's fate. After all, Sister Wives Season 19 took place nearly 2 years ago. What exactly happened to the infamous journal after Meri left for Utah? See what the TLC star shared in a new interview. Sister Wives star Meri Brown makes a confession about the journal's fate. Sister Wives fans couldn't help but notice that Meri Brown seemed visibly agitated while leaving Flagstaff. It was supposed to be her fresh start and a new chapter in her life, but Robyn spoiled the situation and made it all about her. But that's not all. Robyn also gave Meri a journal as a parting gift. Viewers thought the gift was tacky and felt curious to know what Meri did with it once she moved back to Utah. In a new interview with Entertainment Tonight, The TLC star spilled the beans. "Do you still have that journal? Do you use the journal?" the interviewer asked Meri. "I don't know where it is," she admitted in a hushed tone. The interviewer reassured Meri, saying that there were so many boxes in the process of moving. "I still have a lot of boxes," Meri continued with a chuckle. "I literally don't know where it is." How did the TLC star handle the waterworks? Entertainment Tonight also felt curious to know how Meri handled Robyn's tears. Goodbyes are often difficult, but many viewers felt Robyn's reaction was way too extreme. Kody even found her intense reaction odd. But what did Meri think? "It didn't surprise me that she was struggling with that," the TLC star shared about Robyn's breakdown. "I was just in a place of, this is a lot of pain for her, but I'm not in pain. I'm not in pain, and I'm not gonna let her draw pain out of me, because she needs that from me, because I wasn't feeling it, and I wasn't gonna give it to her." What did you think about Robyn Brown's dramatic parting gift to Meri? During last Sunday's new episode, Sister Wives viewers saw an incredibly bizarre exchange between Robyn Brown and her oldest daughters. Brianna and Aurora expressed a desire to attend church and meet friends. Above all else, they really wanted to build a community in Flagstaff they felt like they had been lacking. Viewers expressed shock and discomfort upon seeing two women in college ask their mother for permission to attend church. However, the women in Robyn's family seemed to have a strange track record with advice. Robyn Brown's scene drummed up uncomfortable memories for some viewers. Overall, Sister Wives fans felt angry over Sunday night's new episode. They felt disheartened to see Brianna and Aurora ask their mother permission for something so simple. They also expressed pity for the girls online, realizing that Robyn and Kody brainwashed them into submission. Once again, why did you choose Flagstaff if a Sister Wives viewer captioned a Reddit post in exasperation? There was no AUV or polygamist community there. Not that I believe Robyn was very religious until she became a sanctimonious legal wife. But anyway, if church is so essential to your life, why did you move to a city with no church that shares your beliefs? Yeah, I know. Dayton College, Robyn's dad, Kody getting the itch, not being able to pay for the cul-de-sac, etc. These people are so stupid. However, the episode reminded some viewers of some advice Robyn's own mother shared with her. The comment, "Dating shouldn't be the main reason for going to church," or whatever it was, made me laugh. Wasn't that the reason she went to the church she happened to meet Kody at? Was to woo him, another Redditor shared. Yes, she had said her mother told her to put her scent out there, another Reddit user replied. Other Sister Wives fans on the thread felt repulsed by the comment but remembered it. Do Aurora and Brianna have a prayer of breaking free? Naturally, Kody and Robyn Brown fully expect their children to stay obedient to their parents. Many fans have compared Aurora and Brianna to the Duggar girls. Fans would love to see the girls venture out on their own and lead fulfilling, independent lives. But for now, it's too soon to say what will happen. What did you think about Robyn Brown's motherly advice to her children? Sister Wives star Maddie Brown Brush is spilling the tea on her family's reckless spending habits. She is now stable with her husband, Caleb Brush, and they have built an amazing foundation in North Carolina. Yet, her life was not always as structured and balanced as she shared recently. Sister Wives Maddie Brown dishes on family's humble beginnings. When Janelle Brown approached Kody Brown about buying her out of Coyote Pass, he said he could not afford it. Yet, he reassured the Sister Wives star that he would be able to pay off the land in a few weeks when the final balloon payment was due. After they all paid it off, former first wife, Meri Brown approached Kody and Robyn Brown about the future of it. Kody noted they would likely have to sell their home to afford anything more, so it was clear they were living beyond their means. They did list their Flagstaff home, but took it off the market. The duo then proceeded to buy a $2.1 million mansion and take out a massive loan. Their home silently sold, which was great, but they still have so much to take care of. Yet, it does not seem to bother Kody or Robyn, but it does bother his OG children. Mykelti Brown Padron has been very open about how she and her family grew up broke. Now, Maddie Brown Brush, the daughter of Kody and Janelle, is opening up about finances and the family. According to People, Maddie spoke about this on the December 9th episode of her podcast, The Authentic Society. She shared how they were broke before Sister Wives started airing on TLC in 2010. Before the show, we were very poor. I think my dad made decent money, but we had 15 kids. The OG 3 wives had 12 children and Robyn brought in 3 from a previous marriage. Third wife, Christine Brown Woolley, was pregnant when the show started airing. Maddie went on to spill how Kody made his money, which baffled her husband, Caleb. My dad always chose the get-rich-quick scheme, almost always, and that was something that was such a foreign thought to Caleb. And I remember explaining some ideas to him, and he was like, no. Maddie Brown Brush also noted that her parents were reckless with their money. They did not seem to know how to save, and it was not just her father, Kody Brown. When we got our tax returns when we were younger, my parents immediately spent it on something, and Caleb's family were both educated, and they did not. They saved it. They saved every penny they could. Clearly, Maddie and her husband were raised very differently, but she honors Caleb's upbringing a lot. As for what Kody did for a living, aside from get-rich-quick schemes, he did have a legit job. She explained that he was a sign salesman and they were always making investments. However, Maddie did express that her mother, Janelle Brown, is good with money. This is something that has been pointed out on Sister Wives. Meri Brown was under the impression Janelle had control of the familial money, which was false. Christine Brown Woolley noted that if Janelle did, they would have been in a far better financial situation. Are you shocked that Kody was a rapid spender and did what he could to get money fast? Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and much love to you all.